Are you a home seller? Is it that time in the escrow for you to get a home inspection done? What is it and how do you prepare for it? That's what we're going to be talking about right now. The question is, are you getting ready for a home inspection? If you're selling your home, you should be getting prepared for this. Today, I have a list of things for you to do to your home to make it look the best when you're selling your home. Now, any inspection that will be completed during the escrow period will be scheduled with you through your agent and the buyer's agent. Once the inspection has been scheduled, it is your responsibility to make sure the home is available for the inspection at the scheduled time. The home inspection can take anywhere from 2 to 4 hours depending on the size of the home and the complexity of the home. The buyer and the buyer's agent will typically meet at the end of the inspection to go over everything the home inspector has found and show the buyer some of the inner workings of the home. We always ask the seller to leave the home while the inspection is taking place, to give the inspector and the buyer some privacy so they can talk freely. If you happen to work from home, remember to give the buyer and the inspector some space. They will be talking about the good, the bad, and the ugly about your home. They may end up talking about things you do not want to hear. The buyers do need to talk freely with the inspector to see if they want to ask for any repairs or move forward with the sale of the home. Remember, if a buyer cannot get all the information they need, or you're hovering over them during inspections, they might think you're trying to hide something and may want to back out of the deal. You want your home to look the best and be completely available for the inspection. So with this in mind, here are a few things for you to think about. Number 1, always have your home in good showing condition. I know this is really hard. You're trying to balance your family, your job, your kids, your pets, and you're getting ready to move. All these things make it difficult for you to keep your home spotless. You want to do what you can to keep your home cleaned, picked up, and in showing condition at all times. Number 2, make sure to leave special operating instructions. If you have installed anything out of the ordinary, anything special, if there's special equipment in the home, then leave instructions for the home inspector. He is going to want to test and inspect anything he finds and then be able to show and explain it to the buyer. So leave any special instructions out for the home inspector. Number 3, remove all obstructions. Remove belongings that may make it difficult for the home inspector to do their job. They need to be able to access all rooms and areas, especially the attic door and the subfloor door if you have one. Windows, water heater cabinets, HVAC units, and heater closets also must be accessible to get into. So if you have belongings stacked around or in front of these units, you need to remove them. Usually these are in closets, and there is no guarantee that your clothes and belongings won't get dirty. So please clear these areas and make them accessible. The garage is another area that the inspection will be looking at. If they cannot get to the walls and the electrical plugs, they may have to come back out to finish their reports. If you have lots of plants, ivies, and trees up against the outside of the home, you'll need to pull them away from the home. The home inspector will need to see the walls of the home. This also will be needed done if the buyer is having a pest inspection, since a pest inspector will need to verify that there's no damages to the walls on the outside of the home and see if there is dirt piled up against the home. Number 4, check all light bulbs and batteries. Walk around the home and make sure all light bulbs are working and that they all have the same wattage in the same fixture. It looks bad when there's several bulbs in a light fixture and they're all different wattages and all different temperatures. Also, anything that has batteries, make sure they work or replace those batteries, such as doorbells, thermostats, smoke detectors, CO2 detectors, any remotes that work, the ceiling fans, the electrical blinds, or any other features that will be sold with the home. If the inspector finds anything that does not work, the inspector will put it in his report. This may look bad after the report is complete when there are so many things that did not work. The buyer is going to think you don't take care of your home. Number 5, keep it open. You need to make sure everything is open and accessible. If there are locks on the doors, cabinets, gates, and storage sheds, you need to make sure they're all unlocked and accessible to the home inspector for the day of the inspection. The home inspector is there to inspect everything in the home. If there is anything that he cannot get to, you can be sure it will make the buyer uneasy. They may even want you to pay for a re-inspect to the home if the inspector has to come out and re-inspect the area that they could not get into. Also, make sure you have disarmed the alarm. For some reason, people start panicking when they open the door and the alarm's going off and the police are showing up. I've been there. It tends to put the inspector and the buyer in a bad mood. Number 6, make sure to change all filters. Put clean filters in your AC. This will look good to the inspector and the buyer. If there's a dirty filter, they may get the impression, again, that you don't take care of your AC unit. Dirty AC filters will put a strain on the blower motors and make them wear out faster, and you will use a lot more electricity. Get those things changed out right away. Number 7, remove or crate your pets. If you have pets, we recommend you take them away during the inspection. If you cannot take your pets away, then make sure they are secured in a crate. The inspector will be opening up all doors and going into all rooms. You do not want any runaway pets. The inspector's job is to inspect the home, not chase around your pets. Number 8, make sure all your utilities are on. For the inspector to do the full inspection, all utilities must be left on. This usually is not a problem unless the home is vacant. So please remember to have them all on. It also states in the contract that the seller will make sure that they will have all utilities on so the buyer can do all their inspections. Number 9, empty the dishwasher. The home inspector is going to run the dishwasher. He will either run a full or partial cycle on the dishwasher to see if it works or leaks. So make sure everything is out of the dishwasher. Everything. Number 10, make any repairs that are obvious. If there is anything that needs repairing that you have been putting off, make sure to get them fixed right away. The fewer problems that show up on an inspection report, the better it will make the buyer feel much more comfortable about the purchase of your home. I'm not saying you need to hire a contractor to come in to your home and give it a once-over, but you need to fix the obvious things. Loose doorknobs, leaky faucets, leaning gates, slipping tiles on the roof, just to name a few. You want to put your best foot forward to show the buyers what a wonderful home you have and what a great deal they're getting. There you have it, a few things for you to think about when you're having the home inspection done. Although there are some other things to think about, those are some common ones. Stick around. I got some free stuff down below. There should be a link or two for you to click on to get something. I also should have a video right around here for you to look at that I think will be of importance to you. Again, if you've got any questions at all, just give me a call, drop a line, or talk to your agent, whichever fits. This is Mike Bustamante with Keller Williams Realty. See you next time.